And you see right here the latest Ohio Department of Health numbers. It shows about 4 out of 10 Ohioans now have at least their first COVID vaccine. That means about 60% of our state's population still not vaccinated. Now, we have talked with so many people weighing that personal decision. And now more vaccine makers, doctors and pharmacists are saying people will likely need a booster shot if they decide to get vaccinated. The I-Team's Jim Otte investigates when that could happen and how long the booster will protect folks.
Walk with me for a minute. We're at a vaccination clinic in Beaver Creek. A lot of people coming in now to get their second shots. They have a lot of questions, though, about what happens next.
She's very shy and quiet.
Carrying her 2-year-old daughter, people like Riverside mom AMEE ANREOZZI are wondering, is this it?
How often we would have to do it. I mean, we do the flu shot every year. Where are we going to have to do this every year?
Would you mind?
Hello. No, as long as we can get back to a normal life, travel, not wear masks, I will do what I have to do that.
That's not the way everyone feels. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention data released late last month and reviewed by the I-Team showed fewer people going to get their second vaccine dose. University of Washington researchers who work at one of the world's largest independent research centers say vaccine hesitancy is part of the reason.
The side effects, just if it's going to make you sick, how long would you be out, how long will you going to have to stay home from work, and just the unknown.
Digging for answers, I looked at the CDC's new healthcare personnel, first responder, and essential worker study, showing in people with jobs like firefighters, current vaccine continues to be more than 90% effective.
The efficacy for Moderna, at least, has been shown to be out to 9 months now.
One of the Miami Valley's top infectious disease specialists, Dr. Stephen Burdette, who's a Wright State University Medical School graduate and a professor there now, has been treating Premier Health COVID patients since the health emergency started.
And so that data just came out this week with excellent efficacy now for 9 months. I would not expect a lot of difference in terms of Pfizer vaccine.
And Dr. Burdette says it looks like sometime after those 9 months end, we'll have to get another shot sometime in the future, although we're covered through the end of the year.
Or by this fall, the vaccine will still be effective. So I expect for this year we will not have to redose Pfizer or Moderna COVID vaccines. Now, next year, 3 years, 5 years, probably will get another dose at some point.
Hi, good morning.
Still, people wonder, will we come back to a large clinic like this? Or maybe, can I just take a pill at home? The pill idea, Centerville University Pharmacy School professor Zach Jenkins tells the I-Team likely cannot happen. Because the professor, who also practices here at Middletown's Atrium Medical Center, says our digestive system is too tough on vaccines.
The acidity there can just destroy a lot of things. And for these vaccines, they're already very fragile as it is. So you have to be careful with how they are administered.
Instead, as researchers are now examining how often we'll need a booster shot, Jenkins thinks that potential next round will likely be administered at a local pharmacy.
It's probably not going to be an annual thing. The data seems to be implying that immunity will last longer than a year. We'll see where that goes. My guess would be it might be every so often you need a periodic update.
In fact, the CEOs of both vaccine makers, Moderna and Pfizer, recently said a third round of vaccinations will likely be coming in the future, adjusted for any variants. Dr. Burdette told me we should be ready for it.
There is no 100% effective vaccine. People will get infected after having been vaccinated, but the numbers are so small that the clinical data and the real-world data have matched up very well.
When it happens, much of the future answer the two medical experts the I-Team talked with feel will depend on if those who are currently hesitant,
at least until I know that the product is really, really safe to use,
feel like AMEE ANREOZZI.
I will do what I have to do to keep my kids safe.
Or continue to think not getting the vaccine is the safest choice for them. For the I-Team, Jim Otte, News Center 7.
And right now, University of Kentucky researchers are testing Johnson & Johnson's booster shot. That vaccine was just recently brought back onto the market with a blood clot warning after the FDA advised pausing its use. One way the medical professionals Jim talked with say you can help prepare for a booster shot. Do not laminate or permanently cover your current vaccination card. You will also need it when you get a booster shot. And live right now on our free streaming app, WHIO TV Now, you can watch Jim's full interviews with the infectious disease doctor and the pharmacist. That is a free download on your Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Smart TV.